Good evening, guys, and welcome to Gavra Racing Round 5, coming live from Austria. I am SH, my co-commentator is IRL and Neon.
Good evening, guys.
And this is the Premier Series, Monday group. Looking forward to a interesting race tonight.
Yeah, at the moment, the cloudy conditions in quali, so could possibly see some rain in today's race. Could we also see Shankster coming to top step, or will Toussaint, I believe, won last week, or was it Napa?
It was Napula, but obviously he's tomorrow's group, the Super Series, isn't he? So yeah. I think the results technically were, well, the first position he was cancelled out. As it looks like we've got both Toro Rossos going out straight away. Oh no, a McLaren and a Toro Rosso, surely.
Also, we do have Tournette Fire Teneriers here today, so that'll be some good news there to say in the constructors. As right now, Shankster is looking very strong past few races. Definitely
one of the top title contenders.
Yeah, definitely.
Him, Toussaint. Who else we got up there? Sabo's been up there.
Yeah, Sabo's been there. X90 and Ace in the Alfa Romeo team, they've been there, but they've been unlucky.
Yeah, last race especially.
So all his techers has unfortunately left. Hopefully he can get back.
First out onto the track we have Alex Gunner. No waiting around for the gunner.
You probably want to get a quick time on, so that possibly may mean there is rain near the end. There was a Williams off there, I believe that's Robert, and it is. He's got a bit of wing damage, it looks like.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Already in quality, so that isn't good for him.
Let's watch Alex Gunner then go around. Coming out to turn 1, down into third gear. Straight back into a DRS zone. Picking up 7th and 8th, nice and easily. Down to turn 2. Turn 2, it's a bit of an odd one. You can use third to keep the traction as you go up the hill off camber, or you can use second to get the acceleration out. As Alex Gunner doesn't get the best entry, but straight back on it, up into 5th, DRS zone once again. 2 DRS zones here in Austria. Down into turns 3, third gear. Taking that apex nice and easy, not getting too much on the apex, don't want to unstable the rear of the car. 5th gear for turns 4. Up into 6th, down into 5th, turns 7, round, keep it flat. Coming into the second to last corner now, down 1 gear here. Try and coast it round to stop that rear end getting a bit unsettled, just like he is there. Oh, last corner, not too great. I don't know if that's going to be an invalidation. Doesn't look like it, and it wasn't. It was a 106.3. It's a good banking lap.
Comes Tornado. He also has a 167 there on set of medium tyres, so that is definitely a banker there from Alex Gunner. As unfortunately, Tornado is lagging quite a lot actually, I'll be honest.
Yeah, he tends to do that. I've noticed last season, unfortunately. Gavra coming around. He was driving in the Renault tonight. I'm not sure who's replacing Gavra.
There was like a Ryan guy, I believe that may be him. Which was one of the Red Bulls have gone off. Taylor has gone off there.
Gavra does a 107.9 on the hard tyre. Banker that.
X9's done a 18.2 on the hards. So that's a few tenths off the Renault drive right now, but
Taylor a 108.9 on the softs.
As right now, check midfield's just done a lap 1.9 flat there on mediums. That's definitely a banker, especially if the Alfa Romeo and the Renault have done that on hards.
I've noticed with the rules, turn 1 is very harsh. It doesn't matter how much tyre goes over that outer yellow curb, it's getting invalidated, or you're getting penalised for exceeding track limits. It's very harsh, turn 1.
Yeah, you're right there. It's very unforgiving, but it's also can be unforgiving if you use too much of that curb. You can spin out and possibly end up into the wall or somebody else's car. As right now, Blue Camo, I believe, was on a lap, but I think he's actually backed off now.
Shankster coming around to start his first flying lap. He's on a hard. Oh, as we have an Alfa who looped it on the just before the final corner. Shankster got lucky not to collide with him in there. X90G has picked up a 5
the Renault has just hit the Ferrari. Renault has just hit Zaza.
Oh, Gavra's been disqualified for that, blocking the pit lane.
Ah, that's unfortunate there.
Dear.
There is one benefit starting last. If there's a big pile up in turn 1.
Make up a load of places.
Yeah. So, we'll be disappointed with that though.
He will. Let's see what Shanks does in the hard then. I'm gonna be
actually, I believe one of the McLarens, has gone really slowly in the pits. That was Triple O. I think just letting one of the Renaults and the Haas driver through. But he wasn't coming out of the pit, so he was lucky he wasn't disqualified either.
Just having a look at Shanks' lap here. He's currently on a 47.9 in sector 2. I'm going to put him at a low 1.7s on his hard tyre, and if that is correct, what a guess and what a time.
Yeah, true. I also believe it is a banker because he wasn't using any of his ERS there in sector 2.
No, he hasn't.
So this actually may be a banker, then he's going to do an actual lap. So he's on a 18.9, so that's decent.
That is a decent time with 0 ERS, 100%.
Will he get turn 1 right? Oh, that could possibly be an invalidation there. But no, I think this will be his full lap now. That's
what I'm talking about. Just that tiny bit over and it can cancel out your lap. It's an absolute sod. Sabo goes provisional pole with a 106 dead on the soft tyre.
Oh, this is yellows in sector 1 and 3. I believe that's the other Renault checkmate.
Yep, he's just looped it on second to last corner. That corner is so hard. Put power down at the wrong time, your rear end just doesn't want to. It just doesn't want to stick.
Yeah, that is true. ZX90 has said in the chat he doesn't understand how he got a 5 grid place penalty when it was actually his AI parked on the apex. Well, the game understands it, and unfortunately you have got that 5 grid place penalty, but you could use it as an advantage. If you have poor qualifying, you could also start in the back and avoid chaos in either midfield. Shanks is about to complete his flying lap. Time will he do? 1.6.7 there, so that puts him to P4, 2.2 seconds faster than his banker lap. That's a very good lap. There's Denonke is just on a 1.5.9.
Yes.
Lap there from him.
Oh, there's 1 shoot 2 down, formerly known as Eggcast. It's just ran wide in turn 1, so that'll be his flying lap invalidated. He is in the medium tyre. He has already got a 107 dead, but he's... Is that a fresh set? Going by the game, by the table, it's a fresh set.
Triple O. That's interesting. Triple O has just done a lap with 1:13.3, so that was a banker. So I think he's now on an actual proper lap this time. Oh, he really struggles with that turn 1. Too early on the power, almost loses the rear end. So it is very tricky this circuit, as now he is now approaching turn 2. A bit of a lock up into the hairpin, shifts up to second. Now starts climbing up the gears. On down this big straight. There's a lot of overtaking opportunities. Ooh, bit of a lock up there. Ooh, that's so close for an invalidation there, near touching that white line. Oh, another lock up. He's really not liking the way the McLaren's handling right now. There is yellows in sector 2. I believe that actually might be for cars slowing down. So here comes Triple O then.
He's backed up.
He's actually backed off, so he must have invalidated it then.
Everyone to get in and get out as soon as possible. It does look cloudy, possible chance of rain on the way, but we shall see.
I think the chance of rain now is gone now. It has actually cleared up on one part of the track.
It's going to Matt looking strong in P3 at the moment with a 106.3. Shankster, 2 Saint, yet to come.
Tekker's and Ace, Triple O, the only guys who haven't done laps right now, and they're near the back of the grid. Ace is apparently, I believe, on a lap. Yes, he is. Ace is on a lap. He's hoping for some good luck today, as I believe he didn't have any good luck last week. Oh, one of the Red Bulls have gone. That is Taylor, the only Red Bull today. As X90 takes provisional pole, 1.5.5.
Ooh, that's a crack in that. 4 tenths up from second place.
Good luck there from X9. What will Ace do though? Ace is a 1.76 on hard tyres there. As right now, I believe the best hard runner is actually Sangster in 9th with a 1.67. The best medium runner is 1 shoot 2 down with a 1.6.3 in the Haas.
Just watching Black Country Mush, who has backed off. Fire Tornado 105.2 to go provisional pole.
That there from Fire Tornado a few tenths quicker than next 9.
Just caught the end of that. Triple O back out on track. Another set of softs.
As he's just about to pass Fire Tornado, as Fire Tornado is severely lagging. As his car went back and forth there, as Triple O did back off a little bit, but he's just like that, warming up those softs, trying to get him up as optimal condition so he can do his lap.
Currently on Robert Codfather, who looks like he's about to back out of his lap and come into the pits. He is. Only a 1:11.9 at the minute for Coddy, but more to come from him.
Oh, there's been a big pile up in turn 1. There is cars all over. Alex Gunner is round. Oh no, this isn't good. There is a big pile up there.
I can't
I
find
believe
anyone.
that was Salbo and Alex Gunner crashed into turn 1. Wow. I think they had coming out of the pits.
Taylor 11 in 13th and the Red Bull is also out. What happened there?
I don't know, I just saw as the end of it as JD Race says 700 subscribers now for Gavra Racing, and says nice. And X9 says congrats on 700 subs.
I think we'll have to put that down to our commentary.
Yep. It's right now, Triple O is on his lap now, so he hopes not mess this one up. Oh, he has a big lock up into that hairpin. He knows he has the pace at this track as his teammate is in 7th and will either stay 7th or go further down the grid. He's absolutely flying right now in that McLaren. Going through the final 2 corners, bit of a lock up. He's going to complete the lap. Another lock up in the final corner, but it doesn't affect him that much in the turning.
It's going to be a decent lap, nevertheless. 105.8 for Triple O.
P3. Good lap there from him.
Good lap.
You will be happy with that. So as McLaren's showing some decent pace already. Unfortunately, that's gone out. And also Salbo, which I'm very surprised, because he did get pole in France Grand Prix. And I believe Ace was 2nd on set of softs as well. As Napilos says 700, Vamos. Welcome Napila. There's still yellows in sector 2 and 3, or is that my screen being glitched? I think it is.
The donkey
they've gone now.
Fresh set of soft tyres. See what his sector 2 time is, whether he's up or down. Currently on a 105.9.
8 tenths up on his time apparently. Let's see what he is in sector 2.
The donkey's up by a 10th. Good enough to take 4th at the minute, possibly even 3rd. Oh, he's still alright. Oh, he's back out.
Position right now. He's only a 2nd up in sector 2. Oh, he's messed up that little double right hand there a little bit. Oh, that's going to cost him a lot of time, and that's going to give him a 1:06.9. He's lost a lot of time there and only gains 1 position out of that lap and beats Ace there. As Ace is on the outlap right now, we'll be starting similar to medium times. As here comes Ace then about to start his flying lap with only 3 minutes and 55 seconds remaining already in the session, so Polly is going quickly. Nice turn 1 there from Ace.
Let's jump on board with him.
See how he takes turn 2. Nice and tidy there, no lock up. Not too aggressive into the hairpin and a good exit there. Unfortunately, didn't catch his delta, so we'll see what his delta is in sector 2. As Fire Tornadoes do a new fastest lap, 1:04.9, so the Toro Rossos are showing some pace. So here comes Ace now. Oh, runs off deep there, and that's game over. As he was 1.5 tenths up, and yeah, that is game over for him.
He might be lucky. Yeah, he might be lucky getting in out again. We've got a lap. Blue camo.
Blue camo's on another lap. Nah, he's backed off. Oh, it was one shoot down. It's about to start his lap. One shoot to down.
So he's backed up.
Takes it into turn 1. Oh, that was very close to being validated there from him. So here comes one shooter now. Already 2.5 tenths up in sector 1.
We are getting reports that there is rain due for the end of the race, going by some of the lads in the comment section.
Interesting. So,
what sort of time that appears.
The funny thing is, in the game where it will say it's on the final block of the rain, it will be midway through the race. Just a little tip for you guys. So, I may say it maybe near the end, but it won't be. It'll be middle. As right now though, one shoot down, was 2.5 tenths up in sector 1. I just missed out what he was in sector 2. Let's see what he does on the final lap, but I do think it is going to be an improvement. I think it's going to be a very big improvement because right now he's really pushing the car.
It's a 105 third.
That is, just misses out on pole.
Tenth and a half.
Tenth and a half there. So unlucky there, one shoot you down. Already showing the pace in the Haas.
X90G is 300s up through sector 1.
So he is in sector 2 then.
Oh, he's run wide.
He was down as well by a few hundredths.
Nice second to last corner. Nice last corner. Might have made a better time up. Goes quicker by 10 and a half.
Takes third. 5 pole, but remember he has a 5 grid place penalty, so
he does.
He ain't going to be too happy where he will be starting.
This way he'll be starting 8th.
Will Shankster have enough time to do a lap? There's 25 seconds remaining. He's just in finishing sector 2 now. I think he may just scrape a lap in.
It's going to be tight.
As Triple O was on a lap, I think he's actually 10th down. Will he get 8 seconds?
Yeah, looks like the Racing Point boys have timed this to perfection.
Triple O does improve by a 10th there, stays 6th up. What about Shankster? Doesn't get the best turn 1. You probably can make that up near the end of the race. Now people have finished their laps. Bedonke, Blue Camo, Zaza to Saint's actually 9th. Black Country Mush is 12th right now. And Checkmate and Ibitekers, I believe, who lagged out, hasn't run a lap time in 17th.
He's currently on board with Shanks, so let's see if he can nick the top 3. He is now on soft tyres. His 105.8 was on mediums. So technically he should do it.
Yeah, I think he will improve. Let's see what time he is in sector. He's 1.5 tenths up. He's lost a bit of time.
Second to last corners go.
Oh, and he's backed off.
Oh.
Wow.
He's gone ball Triple O. What's he doing? Don't think it's going to be an improvement. Oh, has he lost?
He didn't get the best
bit of oversteer.
Unfortunately, no improvement there. 2 tenths down.
Yeah. And that is qualifying over.
Yeah. Oh, as Dead on K's AI is destroyed. His left wheel is missing, so Mercedes is going to have a big job on repairing that. Don't know what has happened there.
And that is the end of qualifying. Interesting. I wasn't expecting those results, to be honest.
Yeah, true. I wasn't expecting that actually. I thought Shankster would have finished that lap and got pole, and Fire Tornado's done it.
So we have Fire Tornado on pole, then we're 104.9, one shoot, two down. 105 dead, just narrowly missing out on pole position by a tenth and a half. XNAG claims third, but does have a 5-place grid penalty, so he will start 8th. Dead Donkey 4th, Shankster 5th, Triple O 6th, Blue Camo 7th, Zarzar 8th, Toussaint 9th, Sabo 10th, Alex Gunner Mac 11th, Black Country Mush 12th, Ace 13th, Taylor 14th, Robert Codfather 15th, Checkmate Falls 16th, AB Tecker 17th, and Gavra Novik 18th.
There's top 18 there. There's Gavra on, what was his PSN name? Gavra, the Renault driver who got disqualified?
Yeah, it was Gavra. He didn't even get a lap in, I don't think.
So unlucky for him there. I think he has got the pace though to get up the field and give someone some good points as long as he avoids any contacts into turn 1.
Yep. I mean, anyone outside that top 10 now can start on whatever tyre they like. Which one they decide to go for is a mystery, because all tyres tend to work around here quite well. Just depending on what strategy they want to go for, whether they want to do the 1-stop or 2-stop.
Yeah, true, as the guys who didn't make it in the top 10 could go on hards to mediums, especially if we've heard that rain is approaching. The guys at the front on softs, they will possibly need to stretch those softs as long as possible, or burn them out quick as possible, build a gap, and then go on another set of softs, then wait for the rain, or gamble on mediums and be a bit slower than everybody else. As waiting for Fire Tornado to load in, and he has. As his AI card is actually AI card on my screen, they just set off before the formation light even started.
On my screen, they've just set off now.
Yeah, is he having a bit of problems there, looks like?
He is lagging a lot on my screen.
Yeah, he's severe lagging on mine. I don't know if that's his internet problem, because nobody else is lagging.
So I'm pretty sure it's his, because he was like it last season racing, so unfortunately he always had the red bar.
So I will look on the tyres, see what everyone's gone on.
Yeah.
So there's only one person hard, and that's Ace. Interesting. Ace is the only one on hard tyres, so he thinks the rain's going to come really late.
He's gambling for the rain.
Tornado's lagged out. Oh
he's
no.
lagged out. Whether he can get back in for the start of the race.
Yeah, he'll have to get in quickly. As right now though, 1 shot 2 down has got a good chance of taking pole off the start. As he is ahead on the formation lap with the donkey, and it's technically second right now since Tornado's not here, and Shankster will be technically third. Tornado is back, so actually I retract all that statement. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting what people do on the mediums and the hards. Because I don't think those softs are going to last to the inters or wet weather period.
No, I was doing some testing earlier with just a default setup, and they were going maybe lap 11 before they felt rubbish.
Yeah, that is roughly when they start to die, around about lap 11, lap 15. You can take them as max, or you will end up get a puncture.
Well, they are lined up on the grid, the green flags are waving as we wait on the lights. Still waiting.
Please tell me we don't have a glitch.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, there's one light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights, 5 lights. It's a long light, and we are away.
For some reason, Tornado hasn't started.
He hasn't, no. He must have lagged out again. So Dead Donkey leads then going into turn 1. Shanks are up to second.
Wow,
1 shoot 2 down, follows him in third.
Oh, there's a bit of contact ahead between Tekers and Toussaint. He's almost shoved off the track there as here comes Toussaint making a bit of
as XNAG has had a big collision going into turn 2.
What happened there? I didn't
He's
see
kept
that.
it going. It looks like he got punted from the rear. I only caught when he was spinning, but it looked like he got punted from the... Oh,
no!
my God, what
The
is
Red Bull.
Taylor?
Just saying, and Taylor went past there under the VSC. Now, he has got a penalty for it, and he has to now...
I'm not surprised, because he's literally got past Toussaint, and then just come straight back across in front of him without actually clearing him. Toussaint was still had the nose there.
Oh no, I think they've got the glitch. They've got the glitch, the guys up behind, where it's saying that Taylor has to get past, and Taylor's not overtaking.
And he's the cause of it. Oh,
Wow.
no.
Like, I do understand not to overtake on the VSC, even when the game's telling you to, you shouldn't. But it is affecting other people.
He's going to have to pit.
Have to pit. Oh no, that's ruined Toussaint's strategy. Toussaint in the championship fight is already into the pit, so Shankster has got a bit of breathing space now.
That racing.
It's third. Lost of now position to 1 shot, 2 down.
Triple O has pitted. I didn't see what happened to him. Did he take any damage?
I think he was the one who had contact with X9.
Oh dear.
So Triple O yet again having a bit of bad luck. As he now peels out the pits. That's going to is in 10th. Got took out in quali, but he's in the race right now in 10th. Looks like no damage. Oh, it's Ace. Ace trying to challenge Black Motion Hards. He's got to watch out. Tekers is right there.
He's got the Tekers on the inside of him as he yields.
And he just lets him through. That's very smart there from Ace. He's on a different strategy to these guys.
Yep, he doesn't need to race him too hard just yet.
Oh, Black Country Mush is struggling with the mediums already, and Tekers has found a weakness, and he's going on his outside into the double right-hander, and great overtake there from Tekers. Oh, actually, 1 shot, 2 down. Just gets a new fastest lap.
Maybe Tekers running a bit wide off the final corner. Very easy to pick up a penalty round here, same as France last week. As Gavra Racing picks up a 3-second time penalty. Point proven.
As he has actually missed out all the chaos, and that's why he's now in 11th. Bit far from everybody else, but he did start last. He is now in 11th, ahead of his teammate. As 1 shot, 2 downs, actually got past the donkey, but he's made a mistake into the hairpin, and the Merc and the Haas are going side by side. As Tony that legged out again. Racing Point is just waiting there. Shankster knows these two are fighting, possibly make a mistake, and Shanks could easily take these two and try and push a bit of a gap there as he makes a little error into the chicane. Doesn't need to worry about the that was close. Looked like 1 shot, 2 down there. Close the door on the donkey, and the donkey had to brake.
Got Robert Clodfather currently trying to get past Fire Tornado's AI. I do know the AIs are very stubborn.
Yeah, that is true. You just can't dive them.
No,
you can in a hairpin,
you just don't know what they're going to do.
Oh, there's Shanks actually got past the donkey, so the donkey has actually made a mistake, lost the position, and now those mediums are starting to work. Apparently Shankster is purple now in sector 1.
Three-way battle for second and third. Second and third, sorry.
Azteca's just past blue camo, it looks like, so Shankster's teammate is being overtaken. As the sets its new fastest lap, 1-8 lap. So he's probably trying to steal the fastest lap early, so before the rain starts coming, to try and score 1 valid point over Shankster if he can get within the top 10.
Just seeing how it's going to Matt got Ace for 9th place. Ace is on the hards, Alex is on the softs. Ace has got to be smart and not get too involved with battles because he is not really racing anyone at the minute. Ooh, Shankster running wide. Their donkey picks up a 3-second time penalty, exceeding track limits.
Right now though, it looks like 1 shot, 2 down is controlling this race, now starting to build a bit of a gap now to Shankster, almost with out DRS range.
He's got very good pace, good traction coming out of corners.
There's another battle further behind. The Haas's teammate, Salvo, is making a move on Zaza. Going on the outside into the hairpin. He could possibly have got pole in qualifying, so could we see a 1-2 from Haas there? Showing some great performance right now, currently 1st and 4th. As there's yellow flags, I believe that's Robert. Robert is off, it looks like there. Don't know what happened, I think Robert just lost it on traction, just he's got an issue of some kind.
Just still with Shanks, he is losing a tad of time to one shot, two down, but he is on the medium tyre. Always one shot, two down. It went wide at second to last corner.
Salvo is slowly catching on Dedonke, looks like, as well, so we could see both Haas cars in podium positions.
Shanks, I saw that coming all day long.
He's back in DRS range, so he could get DRS there in sector 2 now, as he is in.
Just going to come off this for a brief second because Alex Ganamak is only 2/10 behind Black Country Mush. He will have DRS.
He actually didn't use DRS there, it looked like. Ooh, Salvo almost really ends Dedonke there. Dedonke's really struggling on those softs already. It has been lap 6, and as you did say earlier, the max you got out of them was lap 11. So maybe Dedonke is already feeling the pressure on those softs because he's really struggling to take those corners. And Zaza is now starting to close up on this battle. And there's a bit of a gap there to Tekers and Blue Camo, and then there's another fight for 8th. Alex Gunner and Black Country Mush, as I think it was actually just a pass there from Toussaint to get past Checkmate. Has moved himself into 12th.
Ah, helicopter cam, brilliant. I love this camera. Nothing better.
As right now, though, I believe Fire Tornado has actually been lapped.
He has.
And that is his AI, so Shanks has got to watch out for that.
Picks up a 3-second time penalty on turn 1. Alex Ganamak going down the inside. Oh, Alex! He's nicked the grass. He saved it. Oh.
Salvo's about to make a move into the hairpin. On Dedonke to take P3. Oh, Dedonke locks up. Oh, almost contact. They're side by side. Dedonke has to realise that he's on the outside. Will he make it work on the double left-hander? No, he's going to think about doing the switch, but Dedonke, very smart, parks the car there. Unfortunately, Salvo can't make the move right now.
He has got Zaza closing in on him.
Oh, a bit of a wiggle from the Haas there. Struggled for grip. Zaza is in attack. Just closing and closing right now on that Haas driver. This could turn into a three-way fight, but it will be a four-way fight with the air as Dedonke's gone off.
Oh no! Zaza is at. Oh, I thought I saw the wheel come off. Zaza's still going.
Oh no, Salvo will be really annoyed. And there is a safety car. This is safe to Saint's race, and Toussaint has realised this, and he is pitting. Going to go on and possibly strap on another set of means, but the person who hasn't saved is the Haas driver. 1 shot, 2 down.
No.
As Robert, let's just go drive through. Oh, it's saying about 1 shot, 2 down. He almost loses it.
Will they pit? Everyone on the softs has to pit. You're better off pitting. Got to pit.
There's another drive-through penalty there for Robert as well. So he's got 2 drive-through penalties. Oh, it's Black Country Mosh almost hit rear end Zaza.
X90G pits. Coddy pits.
So now will X90 have a bit of luck now as Robert is pitting.
1 shoot, 2 down, doesn't pit. Shanks does. Dedonke does. Sabo's going to have to.
What Haas driver's doing. I wonder if he thinks the rain's going to come a lot sooner than we think.
It just looks too warm. It looks too hot. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, I can't see any clouds right now, so it'll be interesting what what strategy he's thinking.
I'm possibly wondering if he didn't pit on purpose because Sabo needed to get in and out because he had the damaged wing, but I'm sure there was enough time there to do a double stack.
Yeah, true, and he wouldn't have lost that much time, especially on the safety car.
But now he has had it.
This has opened the door for Shanks now. He's on a set of hard tyres. He's in 3rd. Tekers also didn't pit because his teammate pitted, so a bit of a headache. Saying will possibly get ahead of Zaza. No, he won't actually, will he? No, Zaza just gets ahead of him. Saying hasn't lost that much time and he's close up already.
Good evening, Napula. How are you today? Just letting us know how he is in the comments. So a safety car here, lap 9. Majority of the field have pitted, but our leader didn't.
As the McLaren and the Renault team do quick scheduled pit stops, both on the hard compound of tyre.
Taylor picks up a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits under the safety car.
Oh, there's one shot, two down, finally pits, but he's going to have to be careful. He could be disqualified because he's overtaken the safety car. Now, I don't know if this is still a thing.
I don't think it accounts now when you're in the pit lane.
Oh, if they fixed that, that's good.
I think they did fix that. Because it was the same with the Delta. If you entered the pit lane, it carried your Delta through, but I think they fixed that too. Thank God.
As the hazard again, Salvo's pitting. And Robert's being disqualified, ignoring yellow flags. Very interesting.
Oh no. What's happening there? XAG 3 seconds up. Plenty of penalties.
Actually, I don't think he has. I think this is the glitch what I've seen before doing comms, where it says the driver's been disqualified, but he actually hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't. Robert's still racing.
That's good then.
It's just a glitch. That's right now, look. Everyone is lining up under the safety car, and Shanks is leading the safety car.
Plenty of stops, and the only people who haven't stopped then are Black Country Mush, Ace, and Gavra, who are on mediums, hards, and mediums. So they don't think it's worth it. A lot of people gone into the hard tyre, expecting to go to the end, waiting for that rain to come.
Yep, that's probably what they were going to do in the pit stop sequence then as well.
Napula, I'm fine, mate. I forgot we have a race tomorrow. I can't practice tomorrow, so I'm going to be bad. Napula, you know full well you're not going to be bad, so stop lying.
Ooh, Shanks is getting a bit close to the safety car. You're going to say Napoli is quick. I have raced with him before.
Anyone who can do 20 laps or so on the medium tyre around France. Yeah, whatever, mate.
Right now, though, the Mercs look in a good position to score some decent points. 4th and 2nd, one on softs, one on mediums.
I am actually on my feet at the minute. I'm really excited for this restart.
Yeah, because anything could happen. There could be cars slipping, cars going all sorts. Safety car just destroys the whole field. Yeah. Anything could happen.
Looks like Shanks wants that safety car to get a move on. It should be in this lap.
Should be in this lap. Well, actually, they might wait till Roberts.
Oh yeah, we got 2 cars left. Yeah, Robert and who is that? Fire Tornadoes, AI and Coddy, is it? Robert Coddy, I think so.
Fire Tornado and Robert, yeah. That's who it is near the back. Well, they will catch the safety car when it's about to come in. And it is coming
in this lap. Shanks to backing them up then.
Ooh, Ace slowly slowed down, and Dedonke will get a 5-second penalty, and yep, that's appealed. Being given to him, so he won't be happy with that. But I think Ace just reacted with everyone slowing down.
Maybe a bit too harsh on the brakes. Shanks says he's going. He's going for it.
Will he get past safety car? Will he seize a lap up everyone? No, it doesn't, so that glitch has stopped as well.
1 shoot, 2 down, overtakes Gavra down the home straight immediately.
Oh, one of the Renaults are off. Just runs really wide there into turn 1. I believe that's Taylor. Taylor's off. Taylor has rejoined. He is a lap down. Oh, and there's yellows. There is yellows. I don't know what for, but there is yellows.
The donkey looking for the lunge into turn 3. Good move.
Now Merck's a 2nd and 3rd.
Daniel Ricciardo moved that one.
Yeah, you're alright there. Will there be team orders between Backcountry Motion and Dedonke, since Dedonke is on the faster compound of tyre, so he's possibly trying to win this race or try an aggressive strategy when the weather will change.
One shoot, two down.
Leads 1.1.
Not coming off as bad as what we were thinking. Still in 5th.
Yeah, unfortunately his teammates had the worst of it right now. He's in a big heated battle of X90, Alex Gunner and Hussein. And he's getting really targeted by X90. There's a bit of lag issues there. X90's thinking about it. Oh, Salvo has a bad X. Oh, Salvo's gone! Salvo is round! Salvo is round. I don't know what happened there.
He's not having the greatest of days.
It looked like desync like on the old game, but he's
just been shunted by Fire Tornadoes
AI. Salvo's rear end is gone.
My gosh. And that is the Haas driver out of the running. Oh, could his day got any worse? Virtual safety car for the 2nd time this race.
It's very unfortunate there for Salvo, as he was looking strong at the start with pace, had a bad quality with contact with Alex Gunner it looked like, and then he's been taken out by an AI. So they won't be happy with that. The Donkey did take 2nd then, so the Mercedes did do the switch.
The game should automatically take out the AI after a certain amount of laps.
Well, you could. Oh, they were actually meant to be ghosting AI, but that's if depends on the way if you have ghost on or off.
Exactly, yeah.
As VSC has been disabled, so yes, it's been reactivated. Tornado's pitted. Lucamo has pitted. And Robert again has apparently been disqualified, even though he hasn't. Oh, actually, has he? Actually, yeah, I think now he actually has been disqualified. Yeah, he has. So he has now legit been disqualified. That's 2 retirements technically then. It was Ace has actually overtaken someone there. As Backcountry Motion is actually getting under attack by 1 shot, 2 down. He's on a different command of tyre.
Oh, it's the 2 Ferraris that come together!
Oh no, is it a Leclerc and Vettel moment?
It is!
A Leclerc and Vettel moment, that ain't good.
Oh, God. End plate damage for Zaza. I think the same for Tekers. Yeah, definitely for Tekers. Neither of them are pitted. Maybe I'm wrong.
Surprised.
I just caught that and I was in the back of shot. Just 2 Ferraris going off. Mind blowing.
I'll tell you who's having a very good day today is Shankster right now. Gap now to Dedonke, 3.4 seconds, and Dedonke is on the faster tyre compound.
Pierre, I think that's Piero. He says Ferrari doing Ferrari things. You're not wrong.
You are right there. There's a big battle there for P6. Is it for P7? I can't really tell. It looked like it's battle for P6. Gavra is really under pressure now from Alex Gunner, Toussaint and Triple O, so the McLarens are starting to come back into this race. Oh, Gavra makes a little mistake, runs wide on the exit, the final corner. Alex Gunner looks like he's going to get him, and he's got a lot of straight line speed. Will he go in for the inside turn 1? He's thinking about it, but he backs off. As I don't know if that was contact there. As the car goes a little bit.
He's got the run on him. He looks like he's going to try it down the outside for turn 2.
Giving him a lot of room.
Get the better traction out of it. Maybe try to switch back.
To sit there. Does very smart. Gonna still can't get by.
He should get the job done this time.
Oh, he's got him now. Has to get him.
Little lock up, but
that kind of saved him there because it stopped Gary there doing the switch.
Yeah.
And now Toussaint can now be on the attack. There gets a 3-second time penalty. T-Cent makes a low error there. Triple O will possibly get a good run. There's not really any other battles right now except for P4. Ace is slowly catching up on the Mercedes driver. Oh, yellows.
There's a spin at 86 now, G. Second to last corner. Oh
no.
Gavra's gone a bit wide in the final corner.
That's give to Saint past Alex Gunner and Gavra.
He exposed Alex Gunner Mac there going wide. As Tekers has left the session. Whether that's a disconnection or he's not too happy with his teammate.
Because right now though, Gavra is still battling to Saint. Oh, has to get past, can't make it work. Now both McLarens on the same tyre wear. Ooh, does it look like Triple O was going to actually miss his braking point there and almost rearing Alex Gunner himself.
Now let's see if there's any team orders going on between the two McLarens. They both look feisty and ready. Triple O being smart, coming off the throttle quite early. Doesn't want to attack his teammate as such. But one thing these two can't afford is to let Gavra and Toussaint get away with it with their own battle. Gavra picks up a 3-second time penalty. Ace has got Black Country Mush for 4th place.
Unfortunately, I missed that. Good move from him. What about the McLarens though? They are really close. Triple O's now at the air, so on his teammate, slowly closing, but will he go for a lunge? He's thinking, he's thinking. No, he doesn't go for it.
Filling Alex's mirrors.
Oh, there's actually Ace lost his position back to Black Country Mush.
I'm torn between two battles here, I don't know who to go for. Oh, as Alex goes a bit wide.
Oh, Ace going on the inside of Black Country Mush. Into the double right hander. He's going for it. Black Country Mush has to realise that backs out off that overtake there from Ace, and Ace gets the position done, but this is opened up to Saint now. Saint is really closing on this battle. So right now the Donkey is getting overtaken by one shot, two down into the hairpin corner, so those softs are dying now. They're gone. They have to have gone. There's no way those tyres are going to last much longer.
He's only going to be hurting himself if he doesn't pit. Because we've got A7 under pressure from Black Country Mush, who's under pressure from Toussaint. Toussaint's looking to go for it down into turn 3. Is he going to get it down? A little bit of a lock-up from Black Country Mush. That is Toussaint's corner.
Excuse me for that. Right now though, Gavra has actually got the biggest position gain is 11. The biggest loser in the position was
sector 2.
But leader, come on. I believe we made a mistake there. And the biggest loser is 5 Tornadoes AI with 14 positions lost.
Toussaint looking, gets the job done on Ace.
From him, as they don't care, and Watch 2 down is still battling.
Black Country Mush and Gavra both pick up a 3-second time penalty.
Ace's tyres. Ooh, I did see someone go off there.
Ace nearly ran into the back of Toussaint, which caused Black Country Mush to take avoiding action, and Gavra is now going for it down into turn 3. He's got the DRS, well they both do. Gavra ran the outside, easy as pie.
Great move there from Gavra. Right now though, the reason why Ace is losing a bit of time is he's been on 19 laps on those hards. Now max I think they can go is we're at 26.
Oh, Gavra. Taking liberties.
Gavra is flying right now.
He's hungry, isn't he?
And he's also done 19 laps on those mediums, so those mediums surely have to be dead.
Yeah, or close to it anyway. I'm just wondering if he's possibly going to try and stretch him. Yeah, he's going wide nearly every corner now. Wonder if he's just going to try and stretch him a bit further, pop on the softs and take the gamble and hope that the rain doesn't come.
Alright there. Zidonke has now actually lost the position. Gavra has got past this. He's flying.
Teammate picks up.
List is to sin. Check me against a penalty.
I just don't think 20 lap old mediums are going to be quick enough to catch the 13 lap old hards.
Ooh, Zayas almost re-wins. Gavra there. Box up.
Jumping ball that's going to Mac quick. It's only 4 tenths behind X90G. So Alex must have had a little mistake somewhere because he was obviously in front of Triple O and now he's dropped 2 places. I didn't realise.
Yeah, I've got to agree with that. He has lost a bit of time, but the person who's staying out right now and losing time is Zidonke. He's on 13 lap old softs.
He's got a 10-second gap to Toussaint.
Right now though, Shankster has got a decent lead of 3.9 seconds, almost 4 seconds now, but the gap to his championship rival currently is 15.5, who's currently in 4th to Sam. Shanks is basically trying to stretch these hard as long as he can. Especially if the mediums can go around about 21 laps right now, as we are seeing Gavra and Black Country must take 21 laps.
Meanwhile, we have X90G on the back. Oh, what's going on there? Who was that? 420 was AI, and I'm sure there was another AI there. Or just a really slow driver getting in the way of Triple O and X90G. Made my heart sink a bit then. X90G got the DRS.
He's going on softs. Wow.
X90G goes for it. That's a cheeky move. Is Triple O still there? He is. X90G has the DRS as well. I think that'll be the move down. As Triple O was Alex going to Mac for a bit of company.
Oh, as it looks like now Gavra's mediums are starting to fall off. One's a bit wide into the double right-hander there. There's only one battle on track actually, I believe it is Triple O, Alex Bernard next 9. Oh, actually there actually is another battle, Ace and Gavra, but... I don't know though, Gavra's actually proving me wrong on those mediums.
He just pulled the bit of time back.
23 laps on him, but they have to start falling soon.
One shoot 2 down then, keeping the gap nice and steady for Shankster. Still only 3.5 seconds. Shankster has not won this race yet. Oh, Triple O and Alex. Oh, Alex got a big lock up going off at turn 3. Oh, those tyres are going to be dead after that one. You'd think anyway. As he loses a place to Zaza, he's fallen massively off the back of Triple O.
Zidonke's got a punch out blade. No, he hasn't. Zidonke went off. Zidonke lost the position to say he needs. That was a silly decision not pitting there. He's done 15 laps on those softs. They surely will punch you soon. He just lost the rear end on that final corner.
You would have. Oh, he's all over the place. You would have just thought pit for mediums and not try and stretch these softs to put on more softs.
True. As Gavra has pitted, he's going on the soft compound of tyre. As it has now started to get a bit cloudy now.
Yeah, it has.
Still probably 10 laps, probably 10 to 8 laps away from winter conditions, unless it really darkens.
I just want to see what lap times their donkey's doing.
As I believe
I can't
Gavra's actually
imagine
getting
they're going to
lapped.
be nice.
Oh no, that was actually the camera I was looking at, not Shankster.
Was that a good lap actually?
Yeah. Tekker's, Tornado and Taylor have all been lapped. Blue Camel is not that far actually to be lapped again, as Taylor's actually going to be lapped a second time, it looks like.
XAG running a little wide. Unsettling Triple O as well, at least you're still battling.
Zonke has now done 17 laps on those softs. He will puncture soon, there's no way he's going to make them stretch that long.
Triple O's going for the move down the outside, into the hairpin, down the hill. Oh, as XAG runs a bit off the track. Triple O locks up.
Gets a penalty as well.
That's an unfair penalty, that. I mean, he's locked up like heavily, gone off the track, and it's given him a penalty. He's already ruined his tyres nearly, so XAG claims back that position. They've got Zaza closing in 2.8 seconds off as Gavra picks up another 3-second time penalty.
Triple O is still not out of it yet though. Still can attack X9. X9 is on 18 lap mediums. We've seen the mediums go 23 laps as X Ace is now on lap 25. Oh, as X90 looks like he's lagged out. As X90 lagged out, because I'm getting a red X on his name.
I think he has, because he's very slow in a straight line. I don't know if that's DRS. Nah, it can't be because he's defending. You sure?
Oh,
yep,
no, that was a significant
disappeared.
lag, and that's actually... He's gone,
he's
so...
gone.
Wow. So
He's
Triple O
down.
will get the position, possibly.
Depending on how...
It is starting to get a lot darker now.
It is.
I guess around about lap 30 to lap 32 we'll possibly see rain. And I think it won't be in as I think it's going to bucket down, so it's going to be full wets.
It looks like.
As I say, it has got back, so he's lost a bit of time, but hopefully he can get back in his car as quick as possible and try and get past Sasa again and try and re-overtake Triple O for his position. But he's left out again.
Yeah. Anyone on the hard tyre, gamble has paid off.
Oh, that's the donkey. He's gone. And it's raining now, actually.
It is.
I was wrong.
The
So
donkey,
then
there's no point pitting now. You're nowhere near wet enough for inters.
Has he got a puncher?
I don't think so. Oh, I can only see on board camera now. Let's see what he puts on. He's got a 5-second time penalty. He is going to inters. X80G is also in the pits. Going on to a set of softs. Oh no.
Oh no, his AI's made the wrong call.
Oh no.
Oh, Zaza's off. Zaza is off, and Triple O makes the position. Now, if I do remember, in Spain, I believe Shankster was winning at one point.
It
was starting to rain.
Yep.
And then, unfortunately, he had a bit of contact with a lapped car.
Yeah.
Which let him down. And also, his pit crew made a mistake on tyres, so hopefully he doesn't have that happen again. As I believe that Zaza really struck. No, that's. I don't know who that was. Someone was off there. Will Triple O pit?
I just don't think it. Nah, can't be. Not yet.
Neither driver pits, Zaza or Triple O. What about Alex
Taylor
Gunner?
pits.
As Gavra's actually trying to make him overtake right now on Black Country Rush in these conditions. Eric, I believe his name is. That is actually a thing you can do. That you just go to your
Yeah,
name,
I was going to say, I was
click
just
square.
reading that.
Oh, Gavra's off. Black Country Bush had a bit of contact there with him. Oh no, that's got a big chunk of his wing gone. But as I was saying, you can go over your name, click it, press
Big
square.
scruffles between Blue Camo and XNG. Sorry to cut you off there.
It's fine. Oh, it's actually going to be a three-way battle. Blue Camo, Renault, Checkmate, and X90. It's AI. As it is now starting to pour down, but it's... Oh, there's actually Taylor's gone off on the inters. Taylor is off. As he's actually tied... Oh
out.
no, this is going to be dangerous.
Oh. Triple O running wide. It looks like it's possibly getting wet enough as Ace is currently in the pits. I presume he's going to put on some inters. Just want to make sure.
Yep, it is.
Yes, he does.
He's going in. Wait, what? Yeah, it isn't, as it did say he was on soft stand. But he is on
Oh, Triple O's lost it coming around turn 1. Bit of oversteer, getting slippery. So Zaza takes 4th place. He's got his teammate on his rear end once again. He's probably going to get sick of him soon.
No, he stays out.
Triple O's tyres are not helping. That's going to matter.
The one shot, two down is pitting. So will this work for the last driver to try and win this race? Will he be able to undercut Shankster? He's in.
Two Saints also in.
DRS has been sipped, so it is Inters now. So one shot, two down's made the brilliant decision there. And now, if he can get the pace right, he could gain a bit of time on Shankster.
There's a yellow flag set to 2 and 3.
Oh, that's a McLaren.
It's a McLaren. It's Triple O.
He is off.
Not a safety car though, so it's not working in Shankster's favour just yet.
The soft runners not having a bit of trouble, but they are pitting. Gavra's pitting.
Zaza pits. Alex gonna Mac pits. They're all coming in now. Ace already on inters, so he could. So he does claim 4th back.
Already losing time to one shot, two down by a few tenths.
Oh, Alex has got a 5-second stop and go before he can have any work done on his car.
Oh no, that ain't good for Triple O because it's going to cost some time. Shankster's in, so I will still go with Shankster. Ooh. Oh no, that is
he's going to get held up. What's that?
Blue Camo's pitting, and he's just ahead of Shankster. He's going to get held up.
Oh
Will
no!
Shankster lose the lead?
Shankster should. Oh, it was only a 5-second gap. I presume he's already lost that 5 seconds.
Watchtown's going to take the lead of this race.
He is, I can see him coming. He's going to take it, and he does.
And yep, he's got it. Will he pass the Ferrari though?
No.
And yeah, he takes the lead by just a few seconds there. Wow, that is very heartbreaking there for Shankster. Teammate let him down. But he's still got a lot to fight back. Gap's only 2.1 seconds. We're on lap 32 out of 36. There's plenty of time to catch up. No DRS now, so you need raw pace to catch up right now.
One shoot, two down. Laps the Ferrari. Oh. This is going to be an interesting finish.
Well, a big scrap for P11 right now. Look, there will be a big battle soon for the lead. Shankster has gained a lot of time now on 1 shot 2 down. Wasn't start of the lap, 2.1 seconds, it's now 1.6. Those enters on that racing point are starting to work, and he's starting to find some pace.
Ladies and gents, give us a comment on the stream to who you think your driver of the day should be. Or we watch. Oh my god, the big pile up. What is going on? Is this 3 AI cars?
That's X-Natty's AI and Tornado battling. Shankster has to get through, just avoids it.
Oh,
but he now has to get past by Tornado quickly if he wants a chance. Tornado gets out of the way, very dangerous there from the AI, but there is Shankster starting to catch up.
And 122 down has got Shanks' teammate just ahead, blue camo.
As X-Natty has rejoined.
He's been saying it won't let him take control of his car. Maybe it's just too late into the race, I'm not sure.
As 122 down does get past Shanks' teammate.
Yeah, not doing his teammate
Blue
much
Camo's been
favours
very
then.
smart. He's getting out of the way. We're on lap 34 out of 36, only a few more laps. Will Shankster be able to win this race, or will
now
122 down keep it?
Half a second. That gap was 6 seconds before the pit stops. But obviously it was the other way round. The Shankster lost out due to his teammate clogging up the pit box. But he's clawing that time back.
He's just lost a little bit of time there in the hairpin, but the thing was, ooh, that was a very late lunge there for 122 down, but it makes it work. Checkmate is looks like trying to re-overtake there, which he can do. It is very cheeky of him. But if I was him, I'd just let the racing point through. Let the racing point go, as he is going to, ooh, bit of contact almost there between the lapped car. Checkmate has basically cost Shanks there a few tenths, and we'll soon be on the penultimate lap of this race.
Each driver, 122 down at Shankster, both have plenty of ERS ready to be used depending on what happens in the next 2 laps.
Shanks knows he hasn't got a lot of time left. Oh, his blue camo's gone off. Blue camo is off. Made an error into turn 1 there, and goes completely. It looked like completely off the track. Lost a bit of time there. Oh, Shanks is really struggling
just
now.
Over a second.
Has he got enough fuel? Has he got enough ERS to do the next lap?
Edcast has got plenty of fans on his side. That's right, Dutchy, I'm talking about you. Seven tenths.
Gained a lot of time there.
Good.
A lot of time there now. 5 tenths. Shankster is on a mission.
Let's not forget how his penalty is going to play out. I'm not sure if either of these front 2 have any.
No, Shankster did. I believe he had a penalty at the start. Didn't he? He cut turn 1 and he got 3 seconds.
Yes, he did.
But I don't think 122 down has one, so it could be heartbreaking even if he does overtake and loses it on penalties. But look how much grip he's got compared to 122 down there in turn 1. He is closing.
Don't do
the
it.
Final lap.
Too far back.
He is thinking one shot defends.
Oh, he's up.
And there it is, the overtake has been made. 122 down's cracked a little bit under the pressure there.
Pressure.
Made a mistake in the hairpin. And there's Shankster back in the lead. But will he be able to keep it by penalties?
He has got to keep that gap going. Oh!
Contact between these two now.
He's getting too eager. Massive lock up and he's tapped the rear end of Shankster.
If these two do come to blows as they're getting really close, side by side, and yes, one of them almost loses it. Shankster re-saves 122 down there. He's getting very aggressive. Oh, he rear-ends him. Black Country's is really struggling on the not Black Country, 122 down is really struggling on the brakes there. Has affected his rear wing. Hopefully this doesn't cost Shankster's race. Oh, he's going for an aggressive dive.
Oh,
and he's off.
What is he
This
doing?
could win. Toussaint win. Toussaint could win this race. Shankster's round. Toussaint's going to take second. Going to gain points on his championship rival. 122 down is going to win. Shankster will be furious. Toussaint will win. Toussaint wins.
You don't go.
Shankster take second. No, Shankster takes third. Ace fourth. Will be fourth right now.
What?
Wow. That will be very...
Left the session, I'm not surprised he's going to be absolutely fuming.
That will be definitely investigated, I think. Shankster will be running to the steward office as quick as possible.
Ace
does
comes
take
home in
fourth.
fourth. But the thing is, he won't get the win. Toussaint will still claim that win. Shankster can only grab second now.
It's true.
Zaza across the lines in fifth. Alex Gunner-Mac battling to the end with Dead Donkey as they both run wide.
Donkey's overtaking him on the that's deserved penalty, trying to overtake the Alex Gunner on the off the track.
How is this going to play out?
Side.
Alex Gunner-Mac claims sixth once again. Dead Donkey 7th, Gavra 8th.
What about Triple O? Will he gain any?
He's got a few penalties himself. Black Country Mush, I'm not too sure. Oh, he's just picked up a penalty there actually.
And he's actually kept it.
Yeah, he keeps 9th. What an end to a race. Not the end we wanted in terms of collisions.
Yeah, it wasn't the end for what we wanted. Shankster, unfortunately, yet again unlucky with another driver in the Haas. In the interconditions, it's just unfortunate that his win's been robbed. And Toussaint has been gifted a win and gifted some points, but I can't give Toussaint any negative feedback. He's done very well to come back in this race because he was actually out of the points at one point. So, well-deserved win as well as Shanks deserved it. Same as much as him, so yeah, it's a bit disappointing there to not see Shanks win there. But it is what it is. It is racing now and then.
It's racing at the end of the day. Yep, exactly that. So Toussaint then, with an incredible finish and final 2 corners, claims top spot. 1 shoot, 2 down, comes home in second. Shanks a third, Ace 4th, Zaza 5th, Alex Gunner-Mac with another impressive 6th. Dead Donkey 7th, Gavra 8th, Triple O 9th, Black Country Mush 10th, Checkmate 11th, Blue Camo 12th, X-90G 13th, Fire Tornado 14th, AB Techers 15th, Taylor 16th, Savo 17th, with an unfortunate retirement. Fire Tornado's AI ramming into the back of him at the exit of turn 1. Robert Codfather somehow, I can't remember how, I'm not sure if you got it, got disqualified to come sit 18th.
You're right there. Well, I'm going to give the driver of the day, that's Shankster, in my opinion. He's the only one who deserves it today. Unlucky with that win robbed. Still got to give Toussaint the credit of winning.
Yeah.
But unfortunate for Shankster there.
Oh dear. Well, anyway everyone, that has been the Austrian Grand Prix with the Premier Series Monday group. Tomorrow we do the same again, same time, 8:30 UK time, 9:30 Italian time for round 5 Austria for the Super League. We have been Gavra Racing, I have been SH, he has been IRL Neon.
Yep.
Good night.